Hey there, my meaty friends. Today I'm making this. The goal for this recipe was to make meaty pierogies, but what I made would be sacrilege to all pierogies on this planet. So join me as we make whatever this is. If you have a name, comment below. I started off with a bone-in ribeye because it was only $6. Season this up generously on both sides with some salt and set it aside. Next up, we want some smaller pieces of bacon. You can cook it first then chop if you like, but I prefer to chop first and then cook. Just make about 5 to 6 strips of bacon smaller, as well as a little bit crispy. Next up, throw your bacon into a pan that's set to medium-high heat and cook for about 7 to 9 minutes or until it's just crispy. I like to start my bacon on no heat and let the heat come up. This allows more of the bacon grease to be released. Once your bacon is cooked, remove it from the pan and reserve about 2 tablespoons of the grease. We will be cooking our ribeye in that, which is what you should do next. Cook this ribeye to whatever temperature you want, but I'm shooting for a medium rare. This will be cooked again, so I suggest going as rare as is comfortable. Once it's cooked to your liking, let it rest for a few minutes and chop it up into small pieces, preferably about the same size as your bacon. Place these bite-sized steak pieces into your bowl of bacon and give it an unnecessary toss and bring it over to your oven. This step may take some practice if you've never done this before. Place a non-stick pan over medium heat. I like to use my seasoned cast iron for this. Lay down 2 slices of provolone cheese and let that cook for about 60 seconds or until it starts to heavily bubble. Use your pizza cutter to scrape it up if you don't own a thin spatula like me. Once the bubbling starts to settle down a bit, place a 2 to 3 tablespoon portion of your steak and bacon onto one of them. As soon as you can lift the cheese slice that doesn't have the filling on it, place this on top of the other cheese slice and let it adhere around the edges. Give this a flip and plate it up. Repeat until you have your desired amount of whatever these are. And there we go. While the inside didn't have the most exciting cross-section, it still looks quite tasty in my opinion. I'm going to give this a bite. Initially, I was disappointed because it's not at all what I was going for, but as I kept tasting it, I realized this toasty little steak and bacon bite was really tasty. Long live the steak and cheese toasty. See y'all next time.